Well, thank you. Well, since there's no theme tonight, I'm going to read what I read last night at David's David Barnes's gig. First, a quote from Farooq Farrokhzad, the great Iranian poet. Let us believe in the beginning of the cold season. Let us believe in the ruins of the gardens of imagination. Look, what a heavy snow is falling. It's called defenestration. When running was everything, or could be at all in those days, in the time of clear seeing, small insects so perfectly made, and each thing new and hard to understand and bright as light, even the cast iron sash weights my father called sashes, but few now alive could have seen through worshipful child's eyes. I saw the halos, heard the counterpoint, the good and the evil, heard the bells of colors on my tongue, and drank the air, believed that there was place and time for all the victories of all the little groups of wishers dancing service to the king. The king's a gang, gongs growl a glay, and gadgets grind the gristle down. When did you first know? How did it come to you? Who told? The time is past for the drizzle of learning, the rain of school and the lessons done, long drunk now to the dregs and on past. All the tailors have sewn the drowning sacks and wedding rings. The barbers combed their hair and doctors mispronounced the dose. It is now time for fortune's pine woods wail, the panting coughs, and now say, oh, it's going to be all right. Belief redeems the mind of God. Our safety is sure. The just reward is in our grasp. We ever grasp the good. The speech of angels growls and shrieks, insipid comfort pules. The carnival has come to town. The elephants are broken down. The voyeurs stroll, the fearsome fear, and Eros primps and spruces up the catwalk, claiming dignity while selling handy, homely tools to indigents of untold wealth, while acrobats fall down and bleed, and all our dreams are tantamount to what we used to hate and fear. That dream of a sunny, bright field is there on my wall, and the house, and the names of the horses engraved on my childhood like friends. I know them still, but keep the lullaby in a box out back. But told not to hate and told not to fear, the sages and clowns know all is well, that time is round and cleverness will pull us through, that we needn't cry or yell, and history will judge the crimes and right the wrongs, but I'll at least be gone. And still return as always, comes into my dreams and reveries. And what if I never die? What if existence is eternal like recurrent dreams? Was childhood then important? Will it come again once more? Or is it to be eternal and eternally lost, always fading into time? Killing time. The rain is in the room with us, a deluge in the daily storm, and we, the grateful, for the drink, for thirsty hesitations, as we manufacture meanings for the properties of air. The tone of voice is fated and ordained by life and by the room. The thunder heard is but adornment for the lightning in our heads. We're here to sing, to dance, and play the dozens on guitar. The outcomes of our stratagems belie the overview. The truth that's told in airwaves really isn't truth at all. The truth is once upon a time. It's this will never come again. The rain and stars and meanings then are what we now engage, and here we keep the oath that was portended by the storied sage. The call went out so long ago that now the nays are moot, and time's the only currency approved by God, the brute. This is called Fantoma d'Amore. Does time exist? Time exists? And if again I saw the clean glory of an unmapped future, and if again were to rise through my being and end to the past, if again that were to bring such joy, a feeling like honey or love, and if love had been enough without the passion or the taste of fear, would there now be time to soften words I said, the things I did? There was a park with trees and full bushes where to hide in a whim, where to savor, feel free, be full of the joy that the music aroused. I could return, and then would I feel the same currents and songs? The ghosts are comely, and they understand desire, revive the foregone. They will stay with me forever. They have sculpted my time and my age. Did you ever think to escape that the fates were for others? What's gone isn't gone, and the terrors might be worse if understood. It all comes back, the for and against, like gifts for the hostess. I hold these times against my heart. They sing with music since unknown. There is magic in the world, but hard to see because of glow and dazzle, because most cannot see beyond the feathers and the zircons we can't have. And if again I can accept the ever present flow that once was all I had, what would they feel like now, those loves and hates, those prizes, betrayals, and gifts? Maybe just one more. This is called Ecclesiastes Boxed. The pages turn, each page a box, and in that box a smell, a basic shape, a code, a bumbling geist, a melody, an evil eye, a way to think of Christ, a devil, a little god of luck, and a number of clocks. What a surprise to come to the end of a page after years, after seconds, when we flinch or when we doze or look off or back. I thought the pain lame words would give would never go slack, and the laughter would keep me unetched, and I would always glide on the tears. A song comes back to raise the smell of that one time, a worry and a heart on another, a taste and regret a third. They keep their integrity some of these times, others meld. Each one coming back weakens my grasp, halts the crime I commit by forgetting or living my life as a book or a bird, and not the guardian of some love or country or hell where I'm held. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Oh my. I love this quote you opened up with, let us believe in the ruins of the gardens of imagination. Oh my. I don't
Yeah.
want to believe that dark sentiment. Who was it again?
Baruch Farrokhzad.
Okay.
Every
If you put the
every Iranian has a book of her poetry in their house.
Wow. If you put her name in the chat, I love that. You had a line too. Belief redeems the mind of God. Holy word. And lines like the rain is in the room with us. How can you beat that? And as we manufacture meanings, and you say for the something of the air, uh, it was brilliant. I love that. And you end a poem with proof of God, the brute. I adore that. We're both saying he's there, and yet, what a brutal fate we often come to. And my guru says if you're gonna get mad at God. So I swear at God, and I do all these things rather than channel it toward people. Um, and anyhow, living my life like a book or a bird, something. Oh my word! Thank you so much, Bill. As always, just completely enlightening and eloquent. Thanks a million. Wow.
Thank you, Gabe.
Okay, you're welcome.